Hey everyone, it's Dominique from LAFA, learning about Finland again, and I thought in today's video I could talk about keys. Finnish keys for at least apartments generally are black. They have the Abloy brand written here. They have a little hole, which I'll explain later, and they have a cutout like any other key. The reason for this teeny tiny hole here is because you can actually buy different colored plugs. So if you have multiple house keys that are all black and Abloy branded, then you can just color code them. Another key option is this kind. This is my my lock key for the storage unit upstairs that I showed you in a previous video. But I have seen house keys that are similar to this as well. And of course, you know, there's bike keys and so on, bike lock keys. So what I can strongly recommend is taking a photo of your keychain, your however many keys you have on it. Try and make it distinguishable to have something on it that if it should get lost, you have a way to describe it other than saying it has 2 to 4 keys. The reason for that is because getting keys cut in Finland is very expensive. In Jyväskylä, I had to pay 30 euros for one key to be cut. Taxes are included in the prices, by the way, but yeah, 30 euros, and that was on the cheaper end. So, and it wasn't an identical key either. I have it here. As you can see, there's a slight difference. This one has that possibility for a color code plug, and this one does not. And it is Ovia brand. So if you want to get an Abloy brand key, you may need permission from your landlord to get it copied identically. That way, you know, people aren't stealing keys and, you know, breaking into people's homes, which is probably not going to happen very often, to be honest, because Finland's so honest and because, you know, coronavirus right now. So yeah, to get a key cut, you know, you just have to be willing to pay, but it is very much worth taking a photo of your keys, and this is why. I happen to have a photo of my keys on my phone because I had thought I forgot them in Jyväskylä when I arrived to Turku. So I thought I forgot them, and then I found them in my bag. I took a quick photo to send to a friend, like, oh no, I'm good. You don't need to come over because he has a spare key because of my dog. He babysits my dog on the weekends. So I happen to have that photo on my phone and in our WhatsApp conversation, and I never deleted it. Good thing, because fast forward a few months later, and October 1st, I lost my keys. I lost this set completely. No idea where it was. And for me, it wasn't such a huge deal about the house key, but the problem was also that I had my ex-husband's house key on it, which I need to get in and out of his apartment. But the biggest thing for me was the storage unit key, because I was only given one copy. Of my house keys, I was given 3 copies. So my friend that dog sits has one, I have one, and I have another spare, just in case. If you're wondering what this is, it's an electronic device for checking in and checking out your kids from daycare. So this is for the Jyväskylä daycare system. And some, you know, what other keys are these? Bike lock keys, yeah. So we actually had a bus strike at the time that I had lost my keys, so I wasn't able to even consider biking to work. Thankfully, the bus I needed to get to work, you know, it was running. Not often, but it was running, so that wasn't a big deal. And just sentimental value, you know, like my daughter made me this keychain, and, you know, Wonder Woman, who has now since lost an arm, you know, so little things like that. So thankfully I had a photo of my keys. I asked around. I obviously retraced my steps multiple times, every direction possible, all the routes I could have possibly taken, and no luck. So I asked around online what was the next step to do, and they recommended, through an expat group, going to the Turku police station because I lost my keys in Turku on my way to work. And when I got home with a ton of groceries after work, was not able to get in. Go figure. So at the Turku police station, there is a glass display. You have to pass security clearance to get into the area, the waiting room, the inquiries, and the lost and found. It's all in that police station. So you have to remove your coat, empty your backpack, and empty your pockets of keys and cell phone, etc., and have them screen it before you're allowed in. So anyway, I did that, and I went in and I checked, and the glass display, they hold 3 months worth at a time of keys that are missing. So it's on public display. You can only pick them up between 9 and 11, possibly between 9 and 12. But anyway, I was told through Facebook 9 and 11 in the morning. That's a problem for me because I was working between 9 and 11. And anyway, the other option is to go in and you can take a look at the glass cabinet up until 4 o'clock or 4:30 before they close, but you cannot pick up the key then, only between 9 and 11. We'll say 9 and 11 for now. So anyway, fine. I checked once. I took a later shift and I went to check, and the next day, nothing. I called and left an email with a photo, nothing. I checked with the bus station, and I also sent them an email with the photo of the keys, nothing. There's an SOS info group on Facebook for the Turku city, mostly in Finnish, but I posted in English with a photo of the keys. Again, got advice to go to the, police and whatnot, and no luck. Friends of mine have gone to check during their off time because they also had other police matters to deal with, and no luck. So I had pretty much given up hope, to be honest. And then I went during Christmas holiday and they still weren't there, so that was December, nothing. And then I just kind of gave up. So obviously by that point I had taken my spare key and got a duplicate key cut, or copy of the key cut, for my ex-husband's place. And out of nowhere, about a month ago, it was really funny. Someone posted in that same SOS group a photo of the glass display, just in case anybody was maybe missing a key and didn't have time to go look. Here's what the glass display looks like now. And I freaked out because what I saw, I had to zoom in on the photo, but what I saw was this. And if you don't know what this is, it's a dog clicker tool. So it's for positive reinforcement and training with the dog. So I saw this and I thought, okay, what are the chances another person would have this on their keychain? And I tried like crazy to zoom in and twist the photo around to see if I could see anything else that would give me confirmation it was mine. I had a later shift again in February, so I rushed to the police station. And what you need to do if you want to pick up keys is you have to have at least one of the keys matching. That would be on your set. So if it's a car key, house key, whatever, bike lock key, you need to have a duplicate with you. So I went there and I had my keys with me and I had my photo ready and I waited in line, and then I got the lady to open up the glass cabinet and they were dropped off in November. So I got there just in the nick of time because, like I said, they only hold them for about 3 months, and you can see each month that they're dropped off. And I have no idea, where my keys were the whole time because I live downtown, so it's a pretty busy location. But I'm so grateful to whoever dropped it off, and this just kind of reaffirms that Finns are really honest, and people in general, it doesn't matter if they're Finns or not, once you've lived in Finland for a long time, you tend to adapt and adopt the kindness and the honesty philosophy that they have here just naturally. I mean, I've always been a fairly honest person anyway, but even more so because I live in Finland for so long now. But yeah, this was just great. I mean, I have absolutely no use for my ex-husband's key anymore, which I should probably remove because he moved, so he doesn't need the key anymore. Neither do I. And yeah, just like I said, for sentimental values and for the storage key, really handy. So take a photo of your keys. If you have spares, great. If you have the finance to buy yourself a couple of copies just in case, and you're able to do so, go for it. The other option is if you locked your keys inside and you don't have anybody else with a spare that can let you in, your building maintenance company will charge you if you call them to let you in, depending on the time of day, holiday, day of the week. You know, it all matters, and every price is different. I was once locked out in Uvascula, and the bill was for 15 euros for a guy to just pop open a key, let me inside, and say bye. So, of course, you know, time and driving and gas and, you know, all that is factored in to that 15 euros. But still, it's quite a bit of money, and it can add up if you're very forgetful with your keys. So try to keep your keys safe, and remember to take a photo of them. It could save you a lot of hassle, and maybe you'll find them in the future. Good luck. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.